Okay, this will be a range example of a low effort Raksha. You can see it got no food. We won't be prayer flicking. We'll be using the revo bar I had listed in kind of the setups. I don't think we need Aegis Aura if you're using Onyx Bolts. So I'm going to turn that off. Just get a little bit more damage boosting. Hopefully. Oh, I just reset the wrong one. Okay. So we'll turn Maj on. I have Serenic. I don't really have good perks on it because I don't use Serenic anymore. I will use my SGB EOF, just kind of on cooldown if I can. I have Chromie 4 and P6 are the important ones on the ECB, so I can use bolts here. I might play around. We could probably do a bow setup and be totally fine as well, and might actually be better. But we'll do Onyx bolts for this one, just as an example. So we'll go into Raksha. I have a Cal buff, sweet. So we're gonna overload. We're gonna turn on our range prayers. So Soul Split and tier 95 or tier 99 prayer. We'll cast Darkness for the extra dodge chance. And I think that's all we need. We'll turn our book on. So we'll go ahead and surge in and get going. One thing to mention when I do Raksha is I like to keep my cursor a couple squares behind my character. Anytime he says Gur above his head, so you're kind of just watching Raksha, you can just click 2 squares behind you and you'll be good. That's the main mechanic. Any balls that spawn around you, just click on those and you'll be good. So we'll go ahead and surge in to start. I'm going to go ahead and cast S with this. Just click on it. Not a huge deal if you didn't do that. Click on him. Alright, so a couple squares behind him here on my cursor. I'm just watching him. So he's about to say Gur here. Oh, that was a little early. I had to go a little more than 2 squares because I let him take a step, but no big deal. Just wait till he says Gur and then walk. Alright, I didn't cast SGB either, so I'll do that. Also, if you're chilling on health and you brought food, if you have an ECB, use the ECB spec, and you'd be good. For this example, I'm not trying to go fast, so we're just gonna let Revo do its thing here. So I'm just watching him if I need to move back a couple squares. Okay, so balls, they can spawn like anywhere in this area. So just click on those so you can stop taking health or losing health. Might as well SGB again. Okay, so I do have it a couple. Okay, we skipped it, so that's fine. So I'm gonna wait a couple abilities here and start moving. I need my laceration switch on, and I'm just clicking pools in the back, like back here. You can take your time. It's not a big deal if he gets a little bit of enrage up. But yeah, just bladed dive. Make sure you're clicking a back pool. You have to actually click on the pool, not in the middle of them. Otherwise, it'll reset on you. I'm on the wrong action bar now. Alright, just let Revo do its thing. We can SGB again. I think I'm just going to tank this guy like the Necro one as well. Yeah, we're fine. Always keep in mind you can keep your mouse behind your character if you need to. If he says RAR, he won't because he's got the stun mechanic next. So if you get that mechanic and don't skip it, just freedom and just keep moving until the 3rd ball falls. And 3. Now click back on him. Actually, we might get.
It's too
no.
dangerous. I'll open the gates.
Okay, for this, I just stand middle of these 2 stairs here, like basically click on the crack. There's one auto. On the 2nd auto, he'll say Gur. When he says Gur, 2 squares back. 2 squares back. Back in. You need to stay in melee distance here. This is like right on the edge of melee distance. There's the 2nd auto. 2 squares back. This one will be a shield on the 3rd one. But always just be ready to move 2 squares back and you're fine. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and grab a few of these. Not a huge deal. Increases your damage a little bit. 10% for each one. So kind of actually a lot, but 2 squares back. I was like almost not paying attention there. I'll let Death Swiftness cast. Trin Pot. 2 squares back. Two squares back. And 2 squares back. And done. Not bad. Again, no food, no prayer flicking. We're basically just trying to focus on what the boss is doing.